I'm sure all of you know of Revolt TV, another propagandist wing of the Democrat Party targeted the black audience. Charleston White was onto them a little late, though, after they gave Biden the vote in 2020. As is usually the case, hindsight is always 2020. Here's Charleston White.
But I do think, I think there's a lane, right? But like when Puffy had the vote or die shit, right? It made a lot of black people actually start paying attention to politics. You know what I'm saying?
For how long? Ain't nobody voting or dying no more. So that was bull. That was a propaganda. That was a propaganda that they ran on behalf of Hillary Clinton.
Right.
Now, the more that I look into the Diddy situation, is the more I realize that my first instincts were correct. That he crossed the liberal Democrats once too many. He demanded more than they figured they were willing to give to him. And that is why they put the media hitters on the job. I always tell you, and Malcolm X always says, the white liberal will always end up with the lamb chop on its plate because he's like a fox, cunning like a fox. So there it is. They use this man with the Revolt TV to rile up African Americans in 2020 to vote for Democrats. And of course, after they figured he was expendable, they decided to get rid of him. This doesn't mean that he didn't do some of the very horrible things that he's alleged to have done. But what I'm saying is, this would have been common knowledge. Many people had spoken out about it, and I guarantee you the white liberal knew about it. But as always, he wants to have something in his pocket and holding above your head just in case you cross him. And then when it's convenient, he can pull it out. And that is exactly what happened. It wasn't the MAGA Trumpers and white nationalists that he was so afraid of in 2020 that did him dirty or tried to bring him down. It was actually the very people he supported in the liberal Democrat Party. It was actually the people he supported who he thought were actually his friends. In this, there's a lesson for all of us. The white nationalists and so-called MAGA Trumpers are not our enemies. Our enemies are the ones that pretends to be our friends. There's always a saying that no dangerous enemy than he who pretends to be a friend.